Hey guys, so I am back with another video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. Normally I do a lot of like couponing videos and any kind of deals that I find. That's usually what my channel is all about. But to be honest, I don't really want to be known as just couponing and finding deals and that's it. I want you guys to kind of get to know me and get to know my family. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. So if it's something that you're interested in watching, then just keep on watching. But today is not going to be like any kind of deal, anything that I find. Honestly, I've been feeling a little bit sluggish and tired lately, and I know that I've been having a lot of problems with my thyroid levels being out of whack. So right now it's cold, it's gloomy, and I'm just very sluggish right now. So I'll just be honest with you guys, I'm not in the mood to go anywhere. The only thing I did this morning was go grocery shopping, and I literally just finished reorganizing my pantry and cleaning out. And before I went home, I ended up stopping by the Hong Kong market because that's where I can usually find pork belly, because I'm in the mood for it can be called a variety of names. It's either called like homemade cracklings or carnitas or chicharron, but it's basically pork belly. And if you don't have an air fryer, you totally need to invest in an air fryer, because it is like the best thing ever, especially if you want to do like your asparagus. Oh, it comes out so good. Or okra, you can air fry it in the air fryer without using any oil. To me, it's a healthier way to still get the crispiness but without using oil. So I have the pork belly in the air fryer, and I'm waiting patiently for it to be done so that way I can kind of cut it up. But I'm just waiting for it, and I figure, you know what, I'll just get on real quick and kind of talk to you guys and kind of have y'all get to know me, because like I said, that's not what my channel, I don't want my channel to be known as just couponing, because yes, I do love to coupon. Yes, I'm a newbie at couponing, but I want y'all to know who I am and a little backstory about me and where I'm coming from. So for those of you who may not know me, and I think a lot of y'all don't know who I am, but my name is Jennifer, and I am a mother of 5. I have 4 girls and a little boy, and I've been married to my husband for 18 years now, and we have been through it all. Ups and downs with any marriage, but he is somebody that I don't ever want to see myself with anyone else. I've been in love with him since I've been in love with him since I was 19. That's crazy. And our oldest is going to be 17. So that's how long I've been with him. So up until recently, I was working full time, and my mom got sick, and I had to stop working and help take her to her doctor's appointments and things like that. So now this is where my channel came into place, was just going from 2 incomes to 1 income and trying to save, because I do love to do like DIYs and I do like to craft, but I'll be honest, I don't like to have to do like my own household products. And if I can get it for dirt cheap with couponing, I'd rather do that instead of making it. I believe that it can probably be more environmentally friendly making my own products, but I just don't have the patience or the time to try to sit there and get everything and make it, and it's just way too much, especially when you have 5 kids and you have after school activities. You got to feed everybody, you got to send them off to school, make sure that everything's okay. It's just a lot of stuff going on. So anyways, that's a little bit about me and how I started this channel. But like I said, I don't want to be known just for couponing. I just want you guys to kind of get to know me and see my life and how crazy it is here. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get y'all real quick, but excuse my mess. If you want to be real, did you see that laundry? It's been staring at me for like 2 days, and I refuse. And you can see I have soda, dish rags, things like that. So this is just real life here for me. But I kind of wanted to show y'all the air fryer. So that's my air fryer, and like I said, if you don't have one, you need to invest in an air fryer because it is like life-changing. So as soon as it's ready, I am going to show y'all the end product, and we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, so it just beeped, and I am going to open it. Y'all, do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? And it is, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to cut it up, and I'm probably gonna like put it back in the air fryer maybe for about another 10 minutes because I want to cut them all up into square pieces so that way they're like chunky pieces, and I'm gonna throw them back in the air fryer. So just give me 1 second. Hello. Say hi. Hi. Okay, so I am getting ready to start cutting it up. As you can see, I already started cutting a piece, but that's basically what it's going to look like. You see why I like it's crunchy. Yeah, it's crunchy. So it's just a lot of meat in there, and that's why I'd rather just make my own. So I'm just going to cut it up into pieces and then throw it back in the air fryer because I want like the entire part of it to be crispy, not only on the outside, but you know, all the way around. So I'll be right back. Yeah, we want it crispy, huh? Alright guys, as you can see, I went ahead and cut it up into pieces, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it back in the air fryer maybe about 15 minutes just to make sure that everything is pretty much as crispy as I want it to be. So as soon as this is done, I will show you guys the end results. Okay, so while we're waiting for the pork belly to finish cooking in the air fryer, another thing that I wanted to kind of talk about is, as I'm doing these, and you're probably wondering why I'm doing this, but part of me having thyroid problems, I unfortunately passed that along to my daughter, and she is the third of 5 kids. And she ended up having Graves' disease, like I did. I started off with Graves' disease, and unfortunately I passed that along to my little girl. So now she has the same, well, she's hyper and I'm hypo because I had a total thyroidectomy 15 years ago. And hopefully, if everything goes well, her endocrinologist wants to take her off her medications and see if she's officially in remission. But we've been going through this for maybe about over a year now, that we found out about this, and you know, it's something that I have to help her as she goes through this process as well. Luckily, I was the one that caught that she had Graves' disease only because I went through it myself, so I saw the telltale signs. And I talked to her PCP, and I'm like, hey, I really think she's sick. I really feel like she's hyperthyroid. She has hyperthyroidism. And her PCP was like, well, what makes you think that? And I'm like, well, she is eating like crazy. Her hair is falling out, and just you can see how jittery she is, and she just doesn't look right to me. So she did the whole labs and drew some labs and tested her to see if she had hyperthyroidism, and within the next day I'm getting a call from her doctor saying, you know what, you were absolutely right, she has Graves' disease, so she needs to see an endocrinologist ASAP. So we had to fast forward it to seeing an endocrinologist. She did confirm that she does have Graves' disease. She's right now currently taking methimazole. It kind of upsets her stomach, so she's at where she's taking 3 pills a day, but her endocrinologist wanted to go ahead and do it to where she takes 1.5 in the morning and 1.5 at night, so that way it's not too strong for her in her stomach, because it does upset her stomach, and she was throwing up, and it was just a hot mess. That, if you ever have a kid go through that, it is the most terrifying thing. it's bad enough when you go through it, because as an adult you can deal with it when it's your own body. But when you see your own kid going through this, and it's a totally different fear. Just the fact that we had to go see eye doctor, we had to go see a cardiologist because her heart rate was crazy high. We had a hard time. I want to say the first 6 months we had a hard time getting her heart rate under control because it was just crazy high, and I was a nervous wreck. Like, I was constantly, I got her one of those Fitbits, and I was constantly checking her heart rate. Like, that's how paranoid I was because of how high her heart rate was. And even with the they had put her on propranolol, and even with that medication to try to slow her heart rate down, there was times that it just didn't seem like it was working. It was just so high all the time. So this is part of my routine here. Pretty much every week, I go through her pill bottles and make sure that she has the appropriate medication and it's listed. So yes, baby. Okay, baby, that's fine. So go ahead and it's almost ready, baby, the food. So we'll pull it out in a minute. But yeah, this is pretty much, part of my daily, well, not daily, but weekly, with one of my kids, making sure that her medication is, filled and that she has her meds the way she's supposed to have it. So this is also behind the scene, a weekly routine that I have to do. Hopefully, fingers crossed, in the summer, she is going to be in remission and does not need to take this medication. If she does go into remission, then we would just have to check her. I don't know if it's going to be like every 6 months, just to make sure that Graves' disease does not creep its way in, or every year. I'm not too sure. I guess we have to wait until the summer because her endocrinologist wants to wait and make sure that her body is back to normal, because if she goes back to hyper, she wants to at least let it happen while it's in the summer and she's not in school, so that way we can take care of it during the off season while she's out on summer break. So fingers crossed that she is in remission, and we'll find out pretty soon later on next year. So anyways, this is also part of my little routine. So I have like about 5 minutes left, and I will be back once the pork belly is cooked. Alright guys, so this is the finished product. So I just wanted you guys to see my homemade pork belly. To me, homemade always beats anything store-bought. I prefer it. The flavor to me is better. But anyways, this is my homemade pork belly. This is the air fryer that I use. I bought it at Walmart, and I want to say it was like $79 when it was on sale. So yeah, you totally need to invest in air fryers, because not only can you air fry fries or veggies, but you can make your own pork belly. To me, this is like so cool. But anyways, I hope you guys like this kind of video. Like I said, I just wanted to do something different. I want you guys to kind of get to know me and my family, not just about the deals. Of course, I'm going to continue to show you guys any deals that I find, but I just want you guys to get to know me better as well, and my personality. So anyways, I will be back with another video soon, and I will talk to y'all later. Y'all guys have a great Sunday.